In this video, I'm gonna show how to farm Doomshots faster than previously found. It can also yield Shadowcraft Gloves, which in phase 5 has pretty good value because Darkmantle set. There are many ways to reach Valen, which is where we were going for this. Where we're gonna use Slowfall, so you do need a Parachute Cloak or Noggin Fogger Slowfall for this, or any other Slowfall. I'm not sure if there are more. But there are many ways to go this way. This is just the fastest and one of the most consistent that I know. Just wait up here until aggro drop. If you go too far out, it'll hit you from beneath. You need speed here, otherwise you can jump down to this one and then jump over if you don't have any movement speed increase. You're just gonna ignore these trolls. Slow this ogre, it doesn't matter if he punctures us. Should probably remove slow fall because we wanna jump down here. I wanna go down here. So now is where the whole run basically starts, and this patrol here is the only patrol downstairs we have to kill. It's always one headhunter, and sometimes it's a berserker, sometimes it's a shadow hunter, and there is one mystic that patrols behind us, but we're gonna focus on killing this pack first because the mystic doesn't patrol that far behind us. Kill the headhunter first every time because you can just put a freezing trap on the melee mob. There's always one melee mob in every run I've done. There's always been one melee mob in this pack. So we just proceed to kill this. The reason we're killing these mobs is because we're gonna put the pet on stay down here eventually. Just not yet. Need to kill this mob that patrols between the two packs as well. Some unfortunate crits. That was a bit unfortunate. I let an auto attack slip, but... Okay, so we've killed those. Now we can place the pet in this corner. This is just to buy the most possible time, because we're gonna be doing like pet pulls while we kill 1 or 2 mobs at a time. Health pot is pretty recommended. I would put a slow trap in this corner here. Can't see it because there's a mob underneath it. And to see better, I'm gonna mark Mystic to kill first. There's always 2 axe throwers in this pack. You always want to kill the Mystic first. So just gonna send up pet to hit and run down. So they're all gonna chase the pet. Then I'm just gonna bomb on the Mystic. I have Feign ready, so I can multi-shot all of them. As long as I believe I can kill the Mystic in time here. Like I can feign the mobs back. Lucky expose proc. I got a very lucky crit, so I will not have to feign to pet for a while. I'm gonna kill this one and then I'm gonna feign to pet while I bandage up. Can do this or heal pot. You could also let the pet die to reset, but this is just faster, I think. Not let the pet die. There's this patrol mob. This mob right here that I can mark with a cross right now. That one patrols between the left pack, the right pack, this pack over here, and the pack in the corner. So you kind of want to pull it quickly if it's here. no matter which one it is, you can just put an ice block trap and you have ample time to kill it. I call it ice block trap, but it's freezing trap. Wow. I might get hexed, but if I hit with pet, my pet should have aggro. Hex is basically a threat reset if anything else is on the threat table. It's just gonna go for that instead of the hex target, so I just made sure to attack with my pet there to achieve the desired effect. So I've now done all the mobs that are necessary here. Now we're gonna start doing the next pull, which is a little bit tricky. You want to go on this candle. Well, I prefer doing this way, and then cheetah jump into the window. Need to do like forward and tap jump at the same time, but you can get into that window without aggroing. Yeah, so you can get into the window without aggroing any of these mobs. And we're gonna kill the Seer first, and then the Mystic. So we're just gonna send the pet on the Mystic, because that one heals, and my pet's gonna run from downstairs while I get ready to bomb the Seer here. So as soon as my pet hits here, I'm gonna send the pet back, and then I'm just gonna kill the Seer instead. I don't care that the Shadowhunter got hit by the multi-shot, as long as the Mystic did get hit. And as soon as he resets, you can jump down, but that's because I hit the Shadowhunter. They shouldn't reset if you don't jump down. But that means they've all reset, so my pet has dropped aggro from them, which is fine. It's a bit hard to get that. You probably just send your pet down. The pet might die here because you can't really save it. What you can do if you kill the Seer is you can run down here, and you can go into this side, and you can send your pet to attack any of these 3 targets. And you can run up into this corner here, and that should be enough distance to despawn the pet. So same thing here, you're just gonna send the pet up again to aggro the other 2 now. And I'm not gonna reset back here, I'm just going to bomb the Mystic and hope he casts instead of melees me, because I wasted cooldowns otherwise. He's not casting. There we go. Tanking a chain lightning is kind of whatever. Just make sure to not be within vision or like in line of sight of the Shadow Priest when you kite here, because then he's just gonna he might just hex you. Which usually isn't good. Okay, so now we can go down. The Shadowhunter has absolutely no armor. Like, I don't know, that mob has 1 armor or something. He dies very quickly to hunter damage. So I prefer just killing him quick. Like, any crit is gonna do ridiculous damage. And so now it's just the Shadow Priest left. He did mana burn me, but it's okay. I just wanted to get distance again between me and the pet. Just gonna try and keep distance so I don't get hexed, but it's very high chance that I do get hexed here. A little bit unfortunate he's behind the pillar, but okay. So now my pet's gonna be downstairs. This is something you can do if you have good gear. I'm pretty sure full Giantstalker is sufficient to this, but the plan here is to kill 1 Shadow Priest and then feign to reset the pack and then kill another Shadow Priest so that you only have the boss. The way to do this very simply is Immolation Trap is always nice for extra damage here, but whenever these mobs kneel, you have a 100% chance to crit them. So I'm gonna wait till like halfway through a cycle here. So they're gonna stand up, I'm gonna wait like 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna do aim shot, and then spam multi-shot, because it's more important that multi-shot actually gets the damage, the crit, auto crit. So now he's very dotted up, he's gonna die very quickly, and we can just feign. If you get hexed, just send your pet up. Especially with a wolf, you can just send the pet up and howl. You can always have the pet attacking as well, but then you might have to, your pet might die doing this. But same thing on the second troll. As I said, it's going to be auto crits because they are sitting down, or when the mobs are kneeling, it counts as sitting down for mobs. So that's both of them dead. Now we just have the last boss to kill. When we're gonna do the same method here, whenever she sits down, we're just gonna bomb into her. Might have been a tad slow there. Yeah, I didn't get any of the crits now. That's okay. It's more important to get the crits on the Shadow Hunters. So you wanna send your pet to attack here, and then send it back down again. Reason is we just wanna have this feign possibility. She can hex you, which basically works like a feign. I will just put a new immolation trap, but if she hexes you and the dog, and you've put your wolf in combat, they usually call it dog. That one's, she's just gonna run for the next target on the threat list instead of you. So usually now we just kite her back quite far. This is just to get Feign Death cooldown ready. She only has Hex and Curse of Blood on range, but the Hex is pretty small. So now she's gonna run back for the dog. For the pet. Ah, Fortunate Curse of Blood. Okay, so... Well, I should have feigned here, but now I'm just gonna melee it to death. And we didn't get Doomshots, but... That's 13 minutes. Do the Doomshots. And that's about it. Oh, one final thing. The patrol that we killed at the start, they patrol around the entire room. But it's important that you kill it early. You can kill the mob that goes from up here to here first while you wait for those to patrol, but it's very important that you kill those so they don't randomly patrol into the pet when you're doing the rest of the run. So that's that. Enjoy getting Doomshots. Bye bye.